is up, YouTube guys? Jericho426 coming at you with another Marvel Contest of Champions video. And today, guys, this is a big day for my account because this is going to be my first ever Rank 4 6-star champion. Now, I know that Rank 4s have been around for a little while now, and that I'm still astounded that I see people like, hey, here's my 10th Rank 4. I'm like, how you guys doing this, right? Because it's only my first one. So I've actually been holding on to this one for a little while for just a little bit, for just a few reasons. But the time is here and now. And so let's boil this down. I'm going to show you something that will kind of surprise you. So let's go to all of my rank, if I can actually get to work, all of my rank 3 6-stars. Now, these are my only rank 3 6-stars. And I know if you look down my roster, you think, what the hey, Jericho? You got so many freaking 6-stars. Why are these the only ones? Well, because as you know, guys, I make a lot of guides and I like to rank up champions in order to make those guides so you can see a little bit better of their damage potential. And what that means is I end up putting a lot of my resources into 5-stars because I end up pulling the 5-stars a lot more than the 6-stars. So I don't end up putting as many resources into my 6-star roster as I would like to. I'm starting to do that a little bit more and more. But again, everything's done for the channel, guys. I do it for you guys. So that's why you don't see as many rank 3s in front of you. But with that being the case, this is a pretty good roster of rank 3s to pick from as far as it comes to rank 4ing my first champion. Now, obviously, if you are looking at this list, who would you pick? Who would you go with? I know probably a lot of people, in fact, maybe the majority of people, would probably go Hercules, right? And I'm going to be honest. He was a consideration of mine. I was really thinking, hey, we're going to do Hercules. And then I was like, but you know what? Cosmic Ghost Rider, CGR, he's my boy, yo. You know, I love me some CGR. If you guys have watched the channel for a very long time, you know that CGR is really one of my favorite champions. And the unfortunate thing is I've had a 5-star CGR max rank 565, right? Since 2020, almost since he came out, right? And he's still not awakened. So neither one of my CGRs are awakened. It's very disheartening to me. But then at the same time, after these past several weeks of Eternity of Pain, on this round 3 of Eternity of Pain, Kitty Pryde, she's been my bae. You know, she's been really putting in some work. And so I was like, man, Kitty Pryde, dude, she's amazing. So, but look, we got Nick Fury, we got Null, we got Warlock, all of them really good. Toad, everybody really good. All right, we all like the roster. We all like my rank 3s. So, but when I boiled down to it, I was like, man, you got Hercules, you got CGR, and you got Kitty Pryde. I really love all of them, and I really want to take one of my most favorite champions up to rank 4. And so with that being said, who am I choosing, guys? Who do you think I'm choosing? Well, I'll tell you who I'm choosing. None of those. I am choosing Mr. freaking Toad himself. Guys, he was my most wanted champion on July 4th openings. Now, I did not record my July 4th openings, but he was one of my most wanted champions. And I pulled him, of all things, out of a basic Nexus. Not even a class-based Nexus, a freaking basic Nexus. I got pretty much every champion I wanted in the entire game that weekend that was up to that point. So, guys, freaking 6-star Toad. We are going to rank for this guy. Let's do it right now. My very first rank 4, guys. 4. And we have Mr. Toad. Now, let's go ahead and rank this guy up as best we can. And I think I should have all the resources. Now, I'm going to try to pull in. Let's see how many... I've actually been saving up a whole lot of ISO for this stuff. So let's see if we can get as many mutant ISO as possible. Come on, Toady. Let's go here. Now, I will be releasing a rank 4 kind of just showcase of him later on. It'll actually probably be next week, to be quite honest. We will have to see if I can get it done in time. But the funny thing was, which I'm like, man, I kind of wasted my time. I actually did record all the fights that I'm going to showcase in that rank 4 video as rank 3s. And so, or as him as a rank 3, because I really want to do a show off or a showcase of Toad being like, you know, he be slept on, because I think the word's starting to get around. Everyone knows that Toad is really slept on. So I wanted to make a showcase video of him, but then I was like, once I got all my materials to rank 4 him, I was like, no. We're just going to go ahead and we're going to rank 4 the heck out of this guy. So we are taking him up. Now, I think my Toad is like maybe a Sig 60 or something like that. He's not super high. I really think he needs to be awakened. And, well, he really does need to be awakened to get the best out of him. And he really needs to be at his highest Sig level to get the best out of him. He increases the potency of his prowess buffs, or prowess passives actually, by 25% at his max level. So really wanting to get him up there, and I've been working on him the most. I actually used a lot of my signature stones. I'm kind of bummed because several months ago I was just, you know, sometimes you get that itch, guys. You get that itch to rank up somebody or to use some signature stones or something. Well, I awakened my 6-star Omega Red, and I was like, ooh, I've got like 160 Sig stones for a mutant. And so I ended up using them all in Omega Red. I'm not disappointed by that by any means. But at the same time, now I'm like, well, maybe I'm a little disappointed because I could have used them all on Toad. So he really does need to be at, like I said, his highest Sig level in order to get the most out of him, okay? So let's keep going here. I don't think I'm going to have enough mutant ISO in order to get him all the way. Okay. No, what? Honey, I'll come in a minute when I'm done, okay? But I don't, like I said, I don't think I have enough mutant ISO to get him all the way. I'm certainly not. I gotta admit though, guys, even though I'm loving my Toad, I'm a little disappointed in this PI here. This PI is not getting very high for a rank 4 right now. Even an awakened one, you know? We're only at like, what are we at? We're at like, I think we're gonna end up maxing out like 17? Maybe a little over 17? That's a little disappointing, but either way, it doesn't matter because I use this guy not because he is the like biggest boss killer in the entire game, but he is so fantastic against freaking people who can shrug off buffs or debuffs. I mean, he just melts people that can shrug off debuffs, especially those annoying skill champions. And so, there we go, guys. We have our rank 4 level 55 Toad, and wow, that looks really depressing now that I've spent all that, right? So, alright guys, very, very awesome. Super excited to show you guys a showcase of gameplay for rank 4 Toad. I will get that out as soon as I can, and I hope your rank 4 endeavors are as fantastic as mine. Have a great evening, guys, and as always, I will catch you on the flip side.